So here's an advertorial I found. This is by Obvi. Okay, and they've done over 9 figures in revenue. You see, searched up right here. Boom. Anyways, this is one. They're selling supplements, and they're selling it for weight loss. So they're taking a weight loss angle. Everything changed when it's criticism. I thought I had to choose between losing weight or being a mom. Okay, so they have a really specific target audience, which are women and moms. But everything changed when I discovered this system. I thought I had to choose between losing weight or being mom. I mean, this is a pretty strong headline. I discovered this system. Okay, pretty good first image. I mean, simple. It has the little tape measure as seen in. I'll never forget the day I stepped on my bathroom scale and it hit 170. Okay, this is pretty good. Something about that number just made me feel fat all at once. This is pretty strong right here. Wait, let me see. Okay. So, not too much text. They put their next image, right? These guys have very low attention span. Looks up. I've been slowly going to say last few years that my jeans stopped fitting right. Then I started avoiding mirrors. Can't tell yourself things slow down. I felt like I wasn't want to lose weight. 0 time to actually do it. Okay, this is a relatable story that they're going with. Trying to button the pants. Looking at defeated with the scale. My husband works full time. We've got 3 kids in school, all playing sports. After I hit 170, I need more effort. All my free time to losing weight, and it still wasn't enough. Right? So they're like going on this full on story. Eating the salad 20 minutes early, back on carbs, intermittent fasting, which is an alternative, but they're framing like it didn't work. And it's very popular. Even my mom knows about intermittent fasting. I guarantee you, most moms, they try to lose weight, okay? They got intermittent fasting, okay? The mom weight angle is really good, bro. All moms, they want to lose weight, bro. Because when they have kids, their stomach, gets super big. Man, damn, my weight, lose a pound or two, maybe. Even if I could afford all that, go to the gym, hire a personal trainer, nutritionist. Right, so they're going over the alternatives right here. 82% readers say they felt guilt, shame, or lacking willpower. Okay, there's a statistic right there. Old friend that changed everything, Emily. Right, okay, so her friend, they introduced her friend. Very typical. Fancy gym program, coaching. 6 months ago, she was in the same boat, desperate to lose weight, but couldn't find the time. Collagenic burn. Collagen. Just 3 supplements a day. Okay, they're saying it's easy. Skeptical at first. The reason it's so hard to lose in your 40s. As we age. So now, this is really good. So when it comes to like mechanisms for like products like, let's say, pain relief products, where in advertorials you can just have like videos where it's kind of like what is it, let's see, do I have one here, where it's like, oh well, it's like kind of like scientific videos where there's like this little skeleton, there's like a person, and then it like shows like inside the product working. for supplements, like, I mean, you can try and do that, but this right here is pretty good right here. It's a metabolic age calculator, right? You just need something visually to explain the mechanism and just make it a lot easier. So hard to lose in your 40s. Metabolism as we age, so it's down, keep the weight off. Boost your metabolism. Okay. 30, weight 200 pounds, metabolic age. Okay. So they're saying is boost your metabolism. Okay. Collagen burn fast. So this is their mechanism right here. They burn fast, burn PM. Oh, it's like 3 supplements? Is this 3 supplements? 29 pounds in 3 months. Okay. And before and afters. Okay, very good. You need trust, especially for weight loss. Because weight loss is unbelievably, like, the market sophistication is like max. Like, there's so many weight loss. There's weight loss supplements, weight loss products, like weight loss coaching, weight loss. Like, can you imagine how many things there are for weight loss? It's just massive. Shit, rise fast, start taking supplements. Okay, this is the how-to, why it works. Okay, hydrolyzed bovine collagen, chicken bone broth collagen. Okay, so there are 5 main types of collagen. So their ingredients, they're like, I guess their mechanism, and then this is like their 3. This is their 3 products, which is pretty interesting. They're selling a bundle. Burn system. Yeah, they're selling a system. Oh, okay. That's really good for their AOV. They're not just selling a bundle. They're selling a system. I mean, they're big of a brand. I mean, of course they need that. Get their AOV up. Some reviews. I like this. A lot of trust. Here's what you can expect. So they're making sure these caters to their audience, right? Busy schedule. They're offering a special limited time offer. Okay, and then they have this typical scarcity. This article. And then some Facebook reviews. I'm assuming we got a sales page. Right? Okay, for more of like more aware people. Just a little more trust to help it. Yep. Very nice, very nice. And then they're running a 90-day supply, 60-day supply, 30-day supply. Oh, okay. Save $2.19. Ships within 24 hours. Pretty good. Yeah, so they're running these supplies. They're not calling them bundles, they're calling them supplies. So 90 days, they're probably sending 3 of these burn boxes for $140. I mean, not gonna lie, for this system, I don't know why it feels cheap. I mean, these guys might buy for $60, $199 per day. $60 for 3 supplement. I mean, they're probably running upsells on the back end. But I mean, you don't need like a super long advertorial, as long as, because obviously longer sales letters always do well. Okay, let's see how many words this is. This is 2. Is this right? Hold on. I mean, I'm getting some other text. Let's see. How many words is this? Okay, so 1750 you don't need like a crazy long advertorial unless you're selling something really, really expensive. And like as long as you have like everything you need, if I was rewriting this advertorial, I would make it a bit more easier to understand the system, because like obviously with weight loss people are always going to be skeptical. Okay, you can tell them that you're skeptical like how these people did with this initial story, but you kind of need to break that skepticism with the mechanism. Of course there's like weight loss results, but you want to stack as much as you can, right? So you have the results, but I would kind of make the mechanism like understandable. Like you can even put, what's it called, you can make like a little like illustration. That's the word, illustration. And also they kind of, Emily told me, okay, I was about to say they removed the story kind of near the end. If it was me, I'd probably add a little section with like a doctor or like a weight loss physician, right? So there's Emily, which is the friend of this lady, which is what, Lila. So there's Lila, there's, what's her name? Emily, and I would include another doctor or like a nurse, and then you could like even put an image of like a doctor or a nurse or some like weight loss physician that like recommended this, right? And I would probably go over even more alternatives, because there's more alternatives. They taught, well, I mean, actually they did a pretty good job of going over alternatives. They didn't mention buttoning this, but they made it with the image, right? So images matter a lot more than you think, right? This person's buttoning their pants. You don't have to double mention that in the copy, right? So they mention closing their pants, avoiding mirrors. Basically, they're talking about salads, intermittent fasting. I would talk about, I would even talk about like straight up, like if they're running like meta ads, right? They know their audience is on social media a lot, right? And these guys on Avi, yeah, they're if they're running paid ads on like Instagram, Facebook, they could probably introduce like a little Facebook story, like a little segment, like, so it's more like relatable, like, oh, I saw an ad on Facebook, or I saw an ad on Instagram where it had like this little fitness thing, and you could literally name drop different products in your niche that is well known that's selling, right? So if you're an e-com, like, and you're doing a lot of product research, and you're researching like not even just direct competitors like supplements, like for weight loss, bro, you're competing against people who are selling like physical products. You're competing against a lot of things. I mean, it's kind of different. You're taking this different angle for supplements, but you could literally just, for this advertorial alone, right, just name like, oh, there was this little like I don't know, this like ab roller or this like little weight loss thing, and I tried it and it didn't work, and then that's when this and that and whatever. So I would probably include that, just knowing that these guys are coming off of, these are like Facebook moms, okay? These Facebook moms see lots of ads all the time and they're very skeptical. So yeah, I would kind of make it more, I would include more like familiar things, so they could be like, yes, that's me. And then they're like, oh, I tried all those, because there's a lot more that I guarantee you, women, moms that had kids, they have tried a lot for weight loss. And if you're looking for advertorials like this, or advertorials in general, I study advertorials all over the Mad Ad library and advertorials in general. From 7 and 8 figure brands, 9 figure brands. I see what actually works and I implement them in advertorials I make myself. So if you need any help with that, okay, let me know. DM me on X. My DMs are open and I can help you out with that.